Freely and willingly is one of those phrases that people use without really considering the meaning. Hi, I'm Mike Kawa of Seneca Signing Agents. A notary public is an official witness of someone signing a document freely and willingly. This expression has been used for so long that everyone thinks they know what it covers, but most people do not actually know. Now, freely means without bribes, threats, compulsion, restraint, restriction, control of another person, or any undue influence. Certain illnesses or medical conditions or the drugs taken to deal with them may remove your ability to make free decisions because you're under their influence. Relatives or bosses may exert pressure that counts as undue influence. If you're doing something freely, no one is forcing you to do it. By signing a document freely, you affirm that you are able to choose whether or not to sign it, that you've chosen to sign it, that you agree to the statements within it, and that no one is putting pressure on you to sign. When dealing with hospital signings or the elderly, it's especially important for myself as a notary to ensure that an individual is signing freely and willingly. In such cases, the evidence of undue influence, pressure from the relatives, or the effects of illness or medication may be less than clear. If I suspect that such influence, however, before proceeding, I'll clear the room of everyone except the signer and any disinterested witnesses. The notary should then have a private conversation with the signer to be sure that he or she has freely chosen to sign. Willingly connects with the undue influence aspect of freely. As you're the only doing something willingly, you have knowledge of what you are doing and you are doing it to fulfill a purpose or design that you have chosen. An idea may not have been your own originally, but you have to accept it as your own before you can be said to execute it willingly. Taken together, freely and willingly is the gold standard of consent. This is why the phrase appears in so many different documents, from wills and personal contracts to deeds and trusts. When you execute a document freely and willingly, you're waiving any reservation about proceeding. You're agreeing to be bound by the statements made within the document and to follow the terms and conditions within it. If the document is a sworn statement, you're doing all this under oath or affirmation, and the penalties of perjury apply as well. The phrases of my own free will and accord and free act are related to freely and willingly. Both mean that you have chosen to proceed, that you own the act and of executing the document, and then you accept the validity of the act. In short, they are bound by it. So freely and willingly does not require that the signer be judged by a medical or legal professional to be mentally competent. Being of sound mind is not the same as doing something freely and willingly. This concept also does not require that the signer has a full understanding of what every particular detail of a document means, as only a lawyer could give such a detailed opinion about a document's legal ramifications. So what it does mean is that the signer has stated his desire to execute a document, and a notary public has had enough of a conversation with the signer to determine from a layman's perspective that the signer is aware of who he is, knows what he is seeking to accomplish by executing the document, and has chosen to proceed. Seneca Signing Agents, we are full service notary public in the state of Texas. We provide loan signing services to professionals in the real estate industry. My number is 469 545-5227. If I can be any service, please give me a call. Mike Kawa, Seneca Signing Agents, building trust one sign at a time.